بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. يقول الله سبحانه وتعالى في كتابه الكريم: بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. يا أيها الذين آمنوا أنفقوا مما رزقناكم من قبل أن يأتي يوم لا بيع فيه ولا خلة ولا شفاعة والكافرون هم الظالمون. وقال عز وجل: يا أيها الذين آمنوا أنفقوا من طيبات ما كسبتم ومما أخرجنا لكم من الأرض ولا تيمموا الخبيث منه تنفقون ولستم بآخذيه إلا أن تغمضوا فيه واعلموا أن الله غني حميد. صدق الله العظيم. At the time of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, some Sahaba, they were rich, wealthy people, and some were poor, and some were in middle classes. Like if you see the life of Uthman radiallahu anhu, still nowadays there are trustees and a lot of properties. Actually the owner is Uthman radiallahu anhu. He did waqf, and from that waqf the investment coming till now, and people benefiting, hundreds and thousands of Hajjaj, they benefit from these trustees. And the percentage, the majority of the percentage from the Prophet is spent for the Hajjaj. So Uthman ibn Affan radiallahu anhu, one interesting story, that one time, one Sahabi, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam asked him to get married. So that person, he said, Ya Rasulullah, I don't have any, a poor Sahabi. Then Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, okay, go to Uthman and ask him for 10,000 dirham, a lot of money. Then he said, okay. He went and he was about to knock the door, then he heard some voice, that the argument between husband and wife. Of course, the husband is Uthman and wife. For Uthman radiallahu anhu, what is the argument about? The lamp. You use the oil to, there is no electricity, of course. Lamp. Lantern. What do you call Lantern. As long as you understand.
Something gives off light.
Yes. If there is no electricity, no power, then that's the thing you use. And you use the oil to make it twist, to make it more power and less power. So the argument between husband and wife, the wife said, I need more power. Husband said, no, it's too much gas, too much oil. Why you have to burn more oil? Then he wants to put it down. That is, less light is enough inside the house. That's the argument, subhanAllah. Then that person heard from outside, and he was thinking, subhanAllah, these people, they are just fighting husband and wife because of the oil, which is burned to kindle the fire inside the house. So how come they can help me with 10,000 dirham? I should go back. So he was about to leave. Uthman radiallahu anhu noticed that someone came and he was leaving. He asked him, oh brother, what happened? He came and he mentioned whole story. Then Uthman radiallahu anhu said, hold on, don't go. Then he went inside the house, came out with a bag of coins, the 10,000 dirham inside the bag. Then he gave it to him. He said, what happened? Then he was shocked. Then Uthman radiallahu anhu said, what happened? Just go, you are the guest of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, and he sent you. So this is the amana. Then the person said, I cannot adjust, I cannot understand what's going on. I heard that you fighting over a little bit of oil. Now 10,000, nothing to you. Then Uthman radiallahu anhu said that oil we burned inside the house, we have to be accountable for that. But this 10,000 is in the path of Allah. There's no accountability for this. Rather, I'm putting in the bank of Allah Azza wa Jal. So this was the understanding of the Sahaba radiallahu anhum. And in one ayah, Allah says, right before the Ayatul Kursi, it's very powerful ayah. Allah says that what's going to happen in the day of judgment. That Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu, O you who believe, anfiqu, spend, mimma razaqnakum, from what I have provided you as a sustenance, rizq. It means again, reminder from Allah that whatever we possess, we just enjoy. It does not belong to us. We just enjoy as long we are alive. If I enjoy this according to the Sharia and the Sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, then it will be ibadah. Otherwise, I'm spending, I'm enjoying. After I leave, everything will be behind. Somebody else will enjoy. So Allah says that I'm giving you temporary rizq and provision. Just spend from there. When you spend min qabli an ya'tiya yawm, before that day comes, that la bay'un fihi, on that day there will be no transactions, no selling and buying in the day of judgment. Wala khullatun, there will be no such thing that a rich person will say, okay, I have some money, give me some good deeds, I will buy. And the poor people, they will sell their good deeds, no such thing. Wala khulla, there will be no friendship. Regardless of how deep the strong relationship between a person and another, in the day of judgment, nothing will work. Even the fathers, mothers, brothers, wife, husband, everybody will run away and try to hide themselves, that I don't want somebody comes to me and ask for a good deed. It says in Quran. So Allah says there will be no transaction, will be valid to Allah. There will be no friendship, will work there. And also wala shafa'ah, nobody will be able to do any intercession in front of Allah. So before the day comes, you spend your wealth. وَالْكَافِرُونَ هُمُ الظَّالِمُونَ, and the disbelievers, they are the wrongdoers. Okay, move to the next ayah, which we recited yesterday. It shows clearly that what kind of wealth we should pick for the sake of Allah Azza wa Jal. It says that Bara radiallahu anhu, Bara bin Azib, very famous Sahabi. I have 1 minute, 2 minutes. Bara radiallahu anhu said that we, in the beginning of Medina time, that there was Suffa, called Ahl Suffa. There is a special designated area in the backside of the Masjid of Nabawi. All the poor Sahaba, they used to stay there. No clothing, no pillows, no blankets, nothing. They were sleeping on the floor. And sometimes the only one clothing, one garment or a blanket, hardly they could cover themselves, half naked. So those Sahaba, they were just waiting and that listening to the dars of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And sometimes if any Sahabi comes and he brings some extra food, then they were eating. Sometimes Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam used to send this Sahaba to different Sahabi's house. So this way they were managed. A very simple life. So Bara radiallahu anhu said, we used to possess like gardens and dates, palm trees. So what we did, some Sahaba, the owners of the gardens, they used to cut some branches, the full dates of what do you call, cluster or something. Then he used to bring, and between two pillars, you used to hang those dates. And if anybody was hungry, then they go and pick 1 or 2 dates and eat this way. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala revealed ayah that Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu anfiqu min tayyibati ma kasabtum. Whatever you earn, just give the best. Pick the best for the sake of Allah Azza wa Jal. Not something that you ordinarily, the leftover, this is the thing I don't like. Like one time Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam was sitting in the house of Aisha radiallahu anha, and then, you know, the lizard, some kind of lizard is halal. So another name, bigger than lizard. So the meat of this came to Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam, and he didn't like. Even though sometimes things halal, you don't like. It doesn't go with your tabi'ah, your nature. So Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam avoided. and he didn't even stop anybody to eat. Then nobody was eating, really, no interest, like a kind of horse meat, something like that. So then Aisha radiallahu anha said, Ya Rasulullah, why not to just give to the poor people? Then Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, how you do that? Whatever you do not like for yourself, you cannot give to others. That's the ayah revealed that Allah says, وَمِمَّا أَخْرَجْنَا لَكُم مِّنَ الْأَرْضِ, and then whatever we produce from the earth, you just give from there. وَلَا تَيَمَّمُوا الْخَبِيثَ مِنْهُ تُنْفِقُونَ, and whatever you spend, do not intend or aim to spend the khabath, like the lower in value, for the sake of Allah. وَلَسْتُمْ بِآخِذِيهِ, if in case of you are in the receiving position, like somebody is giving you, you will not be ready to take the filthy and the lower quality of things. So the way you like to receive the good ones, same way give. And it says in Arabic, إِذَا أَعْطَيْتَ فَكُنْ كَرِيمًا, when you intend to give somebody something, be generous, be nice and be kind. Whatever you like for yourself, pick that one for others. Not to just left over, this is, I don't like this, okay, give it to. Sometimes, many times we see that many bags of clothing and used items, open box of cereals, used shoes, all these are by the door. So do you like to receive this kind of items? So eventually we have to throw these all in the dumpsters. Why brothers and sisters, they bring these kind of items? Okay, move on quickly about Sadaqatul Fitr. Questions are coming. So we did study about Sadaqatul Fitr. So how it works and what is the calculation, inshallah we'll talk tomorrow. And Sadaqatul Fitr, we decided the standard is $15. We did some calculation and some estimates. The standard is 15, the minimum is 8, and the good, if you want to do more, is $38. If you want to do the best, which is tamar, dates value, it is $45. Again, the minimum is $8. The standard we decided is $15, and the better, good ones is $38, and the best one is $45. So inshallah we'll talk tomorrow about how we did the measurement. Okay.